questions, please.
Yeah, right. In my dreams.
Morkeith, how big is this game? I mean, a lot of people look at it, Temple, FBS team going up against small VIllanova, but to you guys, how big is this game for y'all?
For us, it's a very big game because, it's two teams out of the same city. Philly has a great tradition in the sports, and we really feel like the division of the school really doesn't matter, because football is football at the end of the day. Everybody, is on scholarship. Everybody works hard in the off season, and everybody comes to play. So we feel like it's just another game for us, and we take every game as seriously as the next game.
Yeah. For you, Debbie?
I agree with everything he said. Obviously, your first game is your most important game. No game's more important than another, and obviously this is our first one, and you want to, get off on the right foot, and we just look at it as just another game.
Kevin, are they tougher to prepare for because people keep talking about what they've lost in Caesar and Whitney, but when you have a lot of new pieces coming in, does it make it harder to prepare for? Because I know their new quarterback is supposed to be more mobile, but I guess you don't have a ton of film on this guy. Are they tougher to prepare for this year because of what you don't know about him?
I would say, I guess you could look at it that way because there's no game film of you actually being able to study them and see how they play, what the tendencies are. But everybody plays football. You kind of know what people are going to be like, and the coach has done a great job giving everything, all the tools we can have to prepare for him as much as we can. So we should be ready.
Big story throughout camp has been the quarterback competition, which is still ongoing. You guys get to see it from the other side. You get to compete against these guys in practice all the time. What have you seen now that Girardi and Coyer and their progressions in this camp?
Well, they've both done a great job. I'm in the back end, so we're going again. We're always competing back there, trying to competition to see if we can pick them off or not. But all the quarterbacks have done a great job, and I wouldn't know who the starter is or what it is, but they've all done a great job, and whoever's out there on the field on Thursday will get the job done.
For you guys, you've accomplished so much the last couple of years, but still there's a lot out there to accomplish. Yeah. Can you just talk about that? I know it's one game at a time, but you guys a little bit must be thinking about long-term goals too as approaching the season.
Well, the success, obviously due to hard work. We work very hard, and Coach Adazio, just because we got a new coaching staff doesn't change anything. Actually, it's been turned up a whole nother notch because the expectation for us to win is a lot higher. And it's not just about the expectation, but we want to win for ourselves, to go from the program that we once was to what we are now. Nobody wants to go back down that road, and we're just going to keep getting better.
It's the same thing. Obviously, we set the foundation a while ago, and we still haven't completed our goals of actually, getting that championship, winning that bowl game. And obviously, we want to do the very best we can do each and every year, and that's obviously what every team wants, is to win a championship.
Whatever you guys thought it would be like, changing coaches, bringing the thing, has it been what you figured it would be? Has it been smoother? Just how tough was it been?
It's been a very smooth transition. Coach Adazio has brought in, what he thinks we need to work on to get better, and what we were good at, he really hasn't changed. The strength program changed up a little bit, but it's honestly, I think it changed for the better. Me personally, I feel a lot better as a player on the field. I feel a lot faster, smoother while on the field, and I really feel like a lot of things were made for the better. No negatives, none at all. Lots of positives, though.
How anxious were you? What did you expect in that to go through?
Well, honestly, we was happy to get a coach in because the way everything went down from us, not going to a bowl game and then just losing the coach out of the middle of nowhere, like it's a big deal, for a program like us. And when it was time for us to get a new coach, our academic advisor and them, they asked us asked us for our opinions on what we're looking for in a coach, and they took our opinions into consideration. And then that's when Adazio came, and he's like the perfect coach for the program. He's a very tough individual. He'll tell you like it is. He's straightforward. He tries to treat everybody like a grown man. If you on your grown man stuff, then he'll let you be a grown man. But if you want to act like a kid, he will treat you like a kid. So, but as far as, being anxious, I mean, we're anxious to get a coach in. We're happy with the coaches that we have and the staff, and we're just ready to play football.
Seems like this defense will be a little more aggressive than what you guys have played in the past. How do you feel about that change?
That was on offense.
I guess I'm speaking for everyone, but I really like it. I mean, it's a little different style. I mean, we've played some pretty good defense in the past, but people always say, well, you lost Jaquan, you lost Peanut. But we have players that played or started in games at every position, so it's not going to be new going out there on Thursday night with like a freshman or someone that has no experience. So we've been playing together for basically 3-4 years, everybody that's going to be on that field on Thursday night. And the coaches prepared us very well, and we should be able to really execute this new kind of style of defense.
How much did that upset you guys? You mentioned about the whole game. Do you feel you guys were ripped off, or do you still understand what happened there? And is that an extra motivation?
Well, I mean, of course it's motivation. Some may say we got ripped off, but, like they say, if we'd have won more games, it wouldn't have been, the decision wouldn't have been led up to whoever made the decision not to let us go. Of course, we were upset about it, and at the time, yes, we felt like something got taken from us that we deserved. But at the end of the day, we weren't undefeated. We won 8 games, and it's just we put it up in the air for ourselves. We didn't make it our own decision to make. We put it in somebody else's hands, and when it's in somebody else's hands, they get to decide whatever they want to do with you, which is not what you want to be in, position you want to be in.
How's the feeling different now, 3 games before your first game as seniors compared to the past 3 years?
I say again.
I said, how different is the feeling now, 3 days before your opening game as a senior, as opposed to past season?
It's the same. Like, it's game time. Like, you're anxious, you're a little nervous, you're excited to see, what they're going to do. You're excited to see what you as a team is going to do. Just going through camp, we feel good. But you never know until you get on the field. Me personally, I feel like I said, once we went through spring ball, going through camp, we look very, very good out there. We don't have many injuries at all coming out of camp. And everybody, we have up-tempo beat right now. Everybody's ready to play and healthy. That's just what I get out of it.
Kevin, any different feeling for you?
No, I feel the same way. I mean, you approach every game, whether you're a freshman or you're a senior, your preparation is the same. I mean, it's game time, like you said, and you're going to prepare and play just like it could be your last game, because you don't know if you're going to get the injury, if something's going to happen. But also at the same time, it's kind of like you're a freshman again because of all the new coaches. You don't know what game time's going to be like, with all the new changes for all the different things. So you're kind of excited and anxious to see how it's going to go.
And what is it, for either one of you guys, what is it about Villanova? Like, you guys hadn't played them before, and all of a sudden this just became a rivalry really quickly. I mean, they take the first one. You guys needed to beat them in the final seconds last year. Do you guys see, like, a different intensity out of them that you maybe don't even see in maybe some of your games in the MAC? Because they just give you their best shot ever. It seems like every snap there's just been a different level of intensity with them. What's it like when you go up against them? Is there an extra gear with these guys?
They try and throw everything at you, I feel like.
I mean, they're a championship team, so
They
play
know,
hard
yeah.
regardless. They've been somewhere that we haven't been yet, pretty much. We have yet to win a championship or win a bowl game, and we're trying to get there. We're trying to get to where they are. So for them to come out and play how they play, I'm sure they play like that every game, every year. It's like they have it. It's instilled in them.